Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Riftbreaker. It's been a few days. The last stream, the game crashed, and that ended the stream because I'm streaming on the console. It's the best tool I got. But yeah, so I decided to take a bit of a break. It left me here.
Steel storage is full.
I think I was looking for a particular creature, but
storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Yep. I wish it would. Can I change that to stop them from notifying me? No. I don't mind the audio alerts, but when it's constantly telling me about carbonium and iron, I'm just getting tired of that. It's like, I really don't care about upping my capacity right now. There's nothing for me there. So anyways, I brought down some cookies. I'm playing some music in the background no one will be able to hear. Mostly because it's probably copyrighted. Maybe. I don't know for certain, but it's one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm playing it extremely quiet. I can barely hear it. Just in case on the off chance. Yeah, but right now the song I'm playing is Crimson Tower from a game called Lord of Arcana.
Ashley, our long-range scans were correct. I'm detecting multiple uranium deposits that are large enough to be mined.
Excellent. Let's scout the area to find a good location to construct a permanent outpost. We should
Oh,
look
wow.
for a site that's close to a uranium deposit and is easily defendable.
That one looks bigger than the rest. Is that just me? I kinda wish when it went through the monster it would stop, you know, going through. Wow, there's so much uranium here. Alright. I'm just taking a look to see how effective that is. It's probably more effective for me to just... Oh, we have a survivor. Now we don't. No. Ooh, what's this? The only reason I say that is to just make people uncomfortable. Wow. Is this just planet full of the element? I think I see some more up there. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a big, thick base, ain't I? It's just all in a straight line. I can't deny such effective placement. Alright. So it looks like after that point, there's not really much point. Oh, it's adorable. It thinks it can fight me. Boop! Bonk. I'm pretty sure I remember the majority of the controls in this game. I was only gone like a few days, which sometimes for me it really does affect my ability to play. It depends on the game. I don't think this game is too complicated. I'll take it. Yeah. Pew. Into the suck. Not scannable. Alright. Can't believe we found the spot pretty much right off the bat. With just all the uranium I'll probably ever need. Cryo dash. I think the only dashes I really care too much about.
Danger! An aggressive horde has entered the area. It is less than a minute away.
It's like a regular horde, but it's aggressive. I honestly didn't want that to fire 2 missiles, I just wanted it to fire the one. Either way, my weapons are powerful. It would be extremely hard for me to get something that is precise.
The weather is changing. I'm sensing an intense dust storm coming our way. This may affect our solar panels.
The sky is barely visible now, and
Oh,
dust is
shit.
getting everywhere. I hate dust storms.
So hard to maintain that cursor on console. Cold mod damage, that will actually probably be very good. Boop. Because the damage over time is alright, but that's just better. Rate of fire's kind of moot. Do I want it to do physical damage as well? Very potentially. Just kind of hit everything and actually kill all the tiny mobs no matter what. 18. I would say this technically currently does more. I think this will absolutely do more, but in its current state it will not. Alright. So now we have a clear, concise plan of where we want to place. I could look on the other half of the map, but this map is unbelievably this side of the map is too promising for me to even care about the other side of the map. I can almost guarantee you the other side of the map will not be worth looking at in comparison to what is here. And I killed the flying thing. Hooray, I learned about it.
The atmosphere is clearing up. Base operation is returning back to normal. Research completed.
I doubt there's anything I could learn here, because that I can get, it just needs to show up. This, I need just the regular version, the alpha version, I think. And then I have no idea where to find that, but I'm hoping it's somewhere on this planet. Either way, time to start building. Alright. Goodbye. That's a lot of damage. Am I gonna build far over left here? No, because this is kind of the edge of the map. So I won't build that far over. Gotta love big natural rock walls. It's kind of interesting that the ground produces the speed buff before it's fully placed. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like
I'm sensing slight
with this
tremors.
game it's impossible
They are
for me to
over time. It looks like
actually go straight down. I'm trying to angle it perfectly, but oh, it's real sensitive. I probably didn't need to go that far south.
The earthquake's epicenter is near our position. It will deal serious damage to all our buildings in that area.
Luckily, I don't think I have anything besides floor tiles, but I'm not even sure if floor tiles can get damaged. Alright.
The earthquake has stopped. Let's assess the damage.
Like how I typically can't build that far left, but I feel like I can build platforms that far left. Pew, 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 pew. Sound effect can definitely get loud, but the sound effect is satisfying. Hey, how's it going? You want to buy some drugs? No? Too bad. Or faster, just run. So you look to my little friend. There's always room for a little boom. I don't really care about carbonium in terms of material anymore, but it's in the base, so what I'm probably going to do is convert those things directly into energy. At least until I can get a solid base set up where I just have renewable resource.
Warning! Hostile creatures are closing in on our base.
Yeah.
Prepare for an attack.
I'm gonna get attacked a few times probably before I finish constructing floor. I gotta get a good floor plan. A good floor plan sells the house. That and a good bathroom and kitchen. Speaking of bathroom, I spent some time at a family member's, and they had like literally the shittiest bathroom I've seen. And by that I mean they had like a toilet paper roll, but the toilet paper roll was literally obstructing the use of the toilet. Like, who designed a bathroom like that? Even without a roll on that thing, it was still in the way. With a roll on that thing, you really couldn't sit down at all. At least not properly. And that to me is a heinous act. That cannot be forgiven. I wish I could make the paintbrush, you know, even bigger than this. I like how that's quicksand, but I don't even seem to be able to build there.
Is approaching our base. Brace for combat.
Yep. Alright, where are they? There they are, cool. I'll just do that. I accidentally placed this. The gross inefficiency of that flag. Oh, that's rude. I haven't even gone to exploiting the resources here.
There's a dense dust storm visible on the horizon.
The dust storm is now at its peak. We have to wait this out.
This storm absolutely annihilates solar panel production, but turbo boosts wind production. Oh man, I'm gonna be a while. This is a big area to cover. I wish I could do it faster, but I'm not on PC. I can't just swipe my cursor across the board. And I feel like it's faster to just move around with the cursor than just move the cursor around back and forth, back and forth. It's also a lot less consistent that way as well.
It looks like the dust storm is over.
Alright. Take a quick drink. I don't know how this spot was missed, but it was. Oh boy. Is it a mistake to go this big? Yeah, probably. Am I still gonna do it? Yeah, probably. You know what they say. I could tell you what they say, but I'm not going to. I feel like it's so hard to move perfectly left. I think the main reason for that is there's only there's only like two types of movement speed. There's fast and that's it. So any sort of tilt up at all, just even if it's minor, it's just crazy. There's only one movement speed, and that's fast. Sonic would be proud. Was I hitched on the rock there?
Warning! My radar is tracking a meteor swarm. Its flight trajectory ends very close to our location.
Thank God I don't have anything built. Meteor swarms are heinous.
Evasive maneuvers, Mr. Riggs.
It does stop me from building ground. Oh my God. You. Yes, you. The big idiot in front of me. You dare breathe in my presence? Foolish mortals. Well, it doesn't destroy the floor. At least not when it's built. So how's everyone's day? Probably better than mine. I'm gonna take a bite of this cookie.
I'm not tracking any more meteors. The danger is over.
At this point, it's not even dangerous, it's just fucking annoying. There's only one speed, and that is fast. I feel like we're gonna at least get one more attack before this is done. But I mean, hey, as long as it's entertaining. I guess. Trying to keep the path as straight as possible. But just a slight tap upwards and the game's just like, no! Or a slight tap downwards. I mean, I'm happy this game could kind of go 64-way movement, pretty much. But I kind of wish that was kind of cut in half. especially for a building game. Sure, this has combat in it, but when you're building, I don't want to accidentally slightly tap down on the stick, which can severely change the way my layout looks. We're almost done, fellas.
Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
What base? This will be a base, but as of current, I would not consider it a base. Alright, time to do a quick once-over. This cookie's delicious. Tastes like children's tears. I don't want to build anything while I'm mid in the potentiality of getting attacked. Especially with no power lines or setup at all. So I'm going to keep this self-contained. There we go. Figured might as well get at least all the floor tiles I missed.
Danger.
Next up, the walls.
Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight.
Alright. That's that dealt with. Time to move on with capitalism. In all of its worst forms. Now start bridge here, leaving me plenty of room. Bridge. Well. Same thing. One you can cross, one you can't. Similar in nature, they're both there to affect movement in some form or another. Luckily, building is so easy. Or at least specifically, building a wall. And the question is, do I want to... Yeah, I could. I easily could. It really won't take long.
It looks like an earthquake is coming.
I'm hoping those aren't going to damage my newly placed walls.
It's an earthquake. It's going to seriously damage all buildings near its epicenter.
Tell where I dropped a nuke. Or a mini nuke, I should say.
The earthquake is at an end. Seismic activity is decreasing. It looks like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Interesting.
Oh, that's
We should go
unfortunate.
and
That means I have
investigate
to
that
go
area.
get that immediately. Hey, how's it going? You want to buy some drugs? No? At least hopefully I can get more of those weird lightning creatures scanned. More specifically, the anything but alpha version. Why should I worry? Why should I care? I should have built an outpost at least. Nope. I could probably drill this before anything even gets to me. Fetus. The fetus. Don't even think you can attempt to take me on. Alright. Kind of the creature I want, but I think one that's ultra variant, which isn't useful to me.
This looks like a nest of some sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
There is a lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
This should stop them from gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Every bit helps.
Stun chance, my favorite, the thing I'll never use, because I don't think it's good enough. Alright, I'm gonna take the far left path down here.
There's a dense dust storm visible on the horizon. I hate dust storms.
You could probably crush this. I think there's something at the bottom left. I got Lamborghini. I can now just be a bigger, bulkier Doomslayer. Instead, they'll call me the Boom Slayer. I'm surprised I haven't found another less seen. I got the arse. These are just the regular ones, which I don't even think they're really worth.
Base operation is returning back to normal.
Yeah, I thought that was a little too close. Kind of a dick move. Excusez-moi, your big shroom is in my way. Humongous fungus. Alright, that is the wall. Boom, boom. What the fuck? One, how'd you get in, and why is this also not displayed on my map? Alright. The game is literally just spawning enemies where they wish. First things first, get power lines hooked up.
This area has a very rich geological composition. I am detecting multiple ironium and carbonium deposits. We can mine them as well to improve our economy.
Our presence isn't welcome here. These creatures know we're here, and I'm sure it's just a matter of time before they start attacking our outpost. We should build up defenses as soon as possible. These small, ant-like mushbits are very fast and very aggressive. They attack in dense swarms, so it would probably be best to set up some flame towers against them. Our sentinel towers also won't be any good against larger creatures like Stregoros or Nerots. We should set up some artillery or plasma towers against them. It's not going to be easy to survive here.
As soon as we are done securing this area, we should start.
Fuck you trying to tell me exactly how to build. I know how to build haphazardly. First up, we need just a basic ass power supply. We do get extra solar on this planet, this area.
Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
Down from the south side, we got about 2 minutes to make something happen. That's a funky sound, man. Fuck off. The game's literally just spawning enemies wherever it fucking pleases at this point. I don't think most of the left is gonna need radars. Actually, I'm so confident of this fact, I'm probably just going to upgrade these just so I can cover not only more ground over here, but potentially ground on the other side. Yeah, they're close enough to be hooked up, but I guess they aren't because they're connected on the other side. I probably don't need that one since I'm upgrading.
Danger! A hostile swarm is moving in on our base. They are almost upon us.
Yeah, I probably should have made sure I dealt with that. They're definitely going to do some damage to the wall before I can get anything done. with just a regular les again. Hooray! Yeah, I was kind of miffed about this kind of attack, but now I don't care. You know why? Besides this fucker. I upgraded that. I don't need that right now. Thank you. But this thing right here, hell yeah. Ooh. Cool. I'll be done in 41 seconds. I love me a good blink. I'm hoping the blink is actually good. The game says it's easily controllable, but you know, we don't quite know for certain. Just because the game says it is doesn't mean it actually is. Alright, rebuild up that wall. Cool. Local. Why does the game say local? Like nothing's connected here.
I'm
Kinda
sensing
confused.
slight tremors. They are intensifying over time. It looks like an earthquake is coming.
Did I get like disconnected
The
somewhere along
earthquake's
the line?
epicenter is near our position. It will deal serious damage to all our buildings in that area.
I'm just shocked that for whatever reason this couldn't connect to that, but six energy, a good chunk of uranium. Yeah, whatever. I'll throw it there. Alright. Next up, I move all the way up and down this wall and I place these periodically.
The earthquake is over. The tremors are getting weaker and weaker. We should quickly repair whatever's been damaged.
That's good enough. Next up, repair towers. Might as well just get the best. At some point I'm gonna have to recheck the cobalt mine. I'll place that there, though it's currently unneeded. Alright, cool. Now I need to make sure I have good defenses set up before I start exploiting the resources of this place. Because we usually get hit by a really big attack. Not to say that last one wasn't really big, but I mean... yeah. I can't just always rely on nuke missile. For now, I'm getting the side that I feel is most likely to get attacked. And I might as well get the maximum missile upgrade. So right now we hit with cold, explosive. But of course, we also want to hit with energy. Not plasma towers. We want that sweet, sweet, delicious railgun business. Only the best of the best. Rail me, daddy. Alright. I could potentially get some more. It wouldn't take much to get some flamers. Because flamers are good at dealing with a bunch of the enemies that are just swarms. Sure, that looks fun. Alright, right now I'm probably gonna just need an unholy amount of storage, which luckily seems to only take cobalt. Why? Because I like extra storage if I'm running mostly solar panels. Which I'm going to be doing because wind power gen is abhorrent here. That should bring us up to about 2 mil capacity. Almost 3 mil, sorry, my math was off. Might as well at least close the gap to the final portion. Again, if we're going to be running solar, I want extra storage. Extra. Alright. Sufficient? No, probably not. Not for me. Fusion requires uranium with a plasma intake, but I'm pretty sure we can create plasma. I think for now, though, I'm just gonna get what we need done.
A small piece of comet has entered the atmosphere very close to our position. It looks like it's coming our way.
These are gonna absolutely destroy our power. Well, at least to a degree.
We've calculated the comet's possible impact location. It's flying right above us. We have to investigate it as soon as it hits the ground.
Fucking slams me in the face. Oh yeah, I investigated it alright. Right in my noggin.
It's hit the ground. Let's head there quickly and see what we can learn.
Alright. I'll indulge your dumb ass. Alright. While I'm here, I might as well build more doors, because they're adorable. Cool. Carbonium. Cool, I have investigated it. Is there something I'm supposed to learn from this? No? Cool. I'm just gonna build this out a little more, so I don't have to be hugging my wall to get that extra movement speed.
Okay, uranium ore mining is underway. Now, we need to start processing the ore to create enriched uranium. We'll need to place a few uranium centrifuges to get this running at a reasonable rate.
Uranium centrifuges require a lot of energy to operate. We can take advantage of the increased efficiency of solar panels in this biome. We could already start building nuclear power plants, but there's no water to cool the reactors in this biome.
That's a good idea. We need to remember to construct an adequate number of energy storage buildings to survive through the night while solar panels are not operational.
Oh man, that would really be a smart idea. I should do that. Upkeep's the same no matter what. But the energy production between all of that, definitely a big difference. I'll mine every last spectacle, down to the last drop.
Research completed.
Alright. Let's see here. Movement skill. I don't think I get that yet. I like the jump, but I'm probably going to take that. Wish I could just erase all plus marks. Because I could take that, but then I wouldn't have a very good chance of random mods. Alright. So I'm pretty sure centrifuges are down here. It's this, right? Where do I want to slap these fuckers? Probably here. Yeah, that'll annihilate my power. How long do they take to build? They take a hot second. This is not connected. I thought it was. I guess I should start lining up defenses. Guessing we'll begin plenty of uranium here, so use uranium to protect uranium. It's a little close to base, don't you think? Oh yeah, I hear that thing going off already. Yeah, I can't not waste ammo, I guess. I gotta remember that. I'm not going to, but I'm gotta. That is exactly just before I wanted to place. That's fine there. I can accept it.
Warning! A large group of creatures is gathering near our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
Alright. Where are we here? Cool, there. Nice. I need to get this down fast. Our carbonium is good. Our power production definitely needs amping.
We're halfway through gathering enough uranium to construct the fusion field accelerator for the Rift Station.
Ashley, you can accelerate the process by securing additional uranium deposits and building more uranium centrifuges.
Crude uranium is pretty much just less than equal. Alright. First things first, shockwave towers. These are, in my opinion, one of the best towers you can get. They're big AoE crowd damage. Well, not that big, but they're AoE.
Danger! A hostile swarm is moving in on our base.
I definitely get
They
range
are
upgrades
almost upon us.
or attack speed upgrades on these. Probably range.
Warning! I'm detecting a massive swarm of creatures heading towards our outpost. We still have some time to prepare. Strengthen our defenses as much as possible. This attack is going to be very strong.
The mining operation must have disturbed a lot of them. We're going to need advanced defense towers to repel these creatures. Also, let's not forget about setting up minefields on the critical paths toward our outpost.
Oh boy. Let me just go inside here real quick. just took a big chunk of that wall. We definitely want to amp up power production still. Typically when it comes to solars, you want your amount to exceed your deficit by double. That'll be sufficient. Potentially, I forgot to connect these. It amps up the cost a little more. But that should be enough. And then hopefully our storage amount should be enough to carry us through the night. Luckily it looks like most of the attack is going to hit us on the east side, which is currently our most defended location. Our west side is currently undefended. And though there's probably a good chunk I can do to pretty much negate that, I don't think I'm going to. I'm a little on the lazy side. Rocket towers are always good. I want heavy artillery towers. I really do. But regular RD towers aren't bad. We do not have plasma coming in. Where is requires plasma to make supercharged? Ionizer. Production plasma. Takes titanium per second. Ooh. Is there a way I can make plasma without the cost of titanium? No. So either way, that's gonna eat at the titanium production. Apparently this cannot get any better than it is. How much does this cost? Requires 100, so that would be at a thing. It also requires supercoolant, which I do not think I can even make because we have no water. So that's out of the question. So it's going to be mostly solar power.
I can sense the ground shaking. I estimate a few thousand creatures running at our base. They are very close. Prepare yourself, Ashley.
We've made all the preparations that we could. Let's go out and meet them.
Alright, where is the flamers? No! Janky cursor. It didn't take. There we go. I have to hold it for half a second for it to take. Alright, looks like the north corner is actually getting hit. Which, if I'm concerned about any side taking any semblance of damage, it's probably going to be this side. Looks like the defenses, though, seem to be more than enough to hold them off. Oh.
I'm not detecting any
I was
large groups of creatures
expecting
in the
more,
vicinity of
honestly.
our base. We fended off the attack.
That was intense. Our jungle headquarters feel really cozy compared to this place. We've gathered enough uranium to construct the fusion field accelerator. Let's return to HQ to start the construction process.
Not quite
Remember
yet.
that this outpost will remain as a permanent base of operation. We can expand the number of resource mines that are operational in this area to boost our economy. All of the resources produced here will be automatically transferred to our HQ as long as the orbital scanner is active. Long-distance rift travel and transportation are not possible without it.
Alright. So, it has come to my attention that we are in critical need of extra storage. Because we had enough power to last us through the night. Barely. Which makes it come to my attention that we, of course, need more. We got plenty of production as of current, but we need a significant amount of storage. An absolutely monstrous amount. And we are running a little low on the cobalt department. I hate that janky cursor garbage. Just stay in one fucking spot and just drag, please. I really kind of wish I could just click and drag some of these, kind of like I click and drag walls.
Warning! My radar is tracking a meteor swarm. Its flight trajectory ends very close to our location. Prepare for bombardment. These meteors are quite small, but they can still do some serious damage.
I like how as soon as I place it down, immediate destruction. Can I? Please? Oh, it was almost done, I think. And then not only one, but two meteors struck right where it could be. I hate meteor swarms so much. Where the fuck did you get in here?
The rock rain is over. That was intense.
That was annoying. Hey, finally it got built.
It looks like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Interesting. We should go and investigate that area.
Alright. This is pretty extreme amounts, so I'm gonna have to every now and then place a defense tower in the middle of all this. Because again, if that goes down, then we're gonna have problems. Alright, either way, I'm pretty sure we can now construct two things I really want. This. That's really cold.
Crafting completed.
And of course, big boy hammer.
Crafting completed.
Alright, unequip that. Unequip that. Equipped. There is big boy hammer. Cool. Let's mod this thing out. We definitely want damage over time of the electric variety. If we can get damage over time also of the corrosive variety, probably a lot higher percentage than that. That'd be nice. Cryo damage over time. Alright, let's see what we can get here in terms of abilities. Additional fire damage over time would probably be great. And then I guess homing, just to make sure this shit doesn't miss. Or I can make it get bigger boom. So hammer has a good splash radius. I'll put an additional meter on it, but other than that I don't think that's necessary. Crit chance, I don't care. Stun chance is good enough. I wonder what the difference between range and splash damage. I also want to hit it with damage over time with the acid variety. It's probably preferable. That or flame. Because if it isn't weak to electricity, it's typically weaker to flame, I guess. That just does extra damage as cryo. I think that's as good as it's gonna get right now for us. Look at that beefy hammer and that big red box of doom. Alright. So far I need to do two very peculiar things. Oh. I like my jump. 1 second cooldown teleport. Wow.
This looks like a nest of some sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
There is a lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
Damn, boy. Well, I launched a nuclear missile yesterday, but missiles got home in, yeah. Alright, now the true fun begins. Always room for a little boom.
This should stop them from
I like how the
gathering
game
in this
gives me a
area
teleport
and improve our chances of survival.
thing.
Every
I
day
like
helps.
the low cooldown, but I also kind of wish the teleport went a little further. Rug wing, mush butt nest. I also kind of wish holding it down would trigger it several times. Adorable. Little do they know. Big hammer. You were attacking a ghost the whole time. Alright, this place has got plenty of power. I don't really care about placing additional defenses currently past the basic here. It doesn't matter if there's a little bit of overlap with the repair towers, because that just means the grid is going to be fully covered. Alright, so that's going down pretty quick. I think the next thing we need to go specifically, not there, here. We're running a little low on that sweet, sweet cobalt. I'm gonna take a quick drink of my delicious, non-sponsored beverage. My favorite, tastes like children's tears. Interesting. Oh, that's even more interesting. Where the fuck did I go? Yeah, hammer does fire. My cursor was not pointing in the right spot. And then when I teleported, I fucking ended up halfway across the map in Narnia. I was so thrown off by that. I'm just gonna get that to mind the last little bit here. Alright, so I think dark blue is where we need to be for the cobalt.
Warning! An enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
Great crowd control. Oh, adorable. Think you can resist me? You dare to die. Did I get any more better like cluster rate of fire stuff? I think I have to unequip that just to be able to see. Yeah, it's the best one I have of that. Alright. Hey, how's it going?
Danger! An enemy swarm is approaching our base. Brace for combat.
just saw creatures and I saw blood. Oopsie poopsie. So far, the intensity of the attacks here don't seem really necessary to build anything else. I got a teleport, I probably don't need this. I love how the teleport is a set range too. Not only just a set range, but a set range I can see. The adaptive range stuff just gets jank. Alright. This is finally out of cobalt.
The ground is shaking. It looks like an earthquake is coming. The earthquake opened up the ground. I'm detecting a small gravitational anomaly near our base. We should investigate it.
I'm killing those guys. I know they'll fucking annoy the shit out of me. Carbonium. Useless.
Not enough cobalt.
Should be sufficient. Good thing the level 3 cobalt mines don't take cobalt, right? I think everything I'm equipping is red in rarity. Besides that. I don't even know if I can I get better? I must have better, right? Because that is kaboom boom, right? Means I should have the ability to make it. Requires cobalt. Cool. Well, at least we're getting cobalt here. Probably made it a little too small. Yeah. I also noticed one very peculiar thing that I'm doing here that is absolutely incorrect. And the incorrect thing is this motherfucker. Several reasons I noticed that. One, it looks similar to all the other big rock guys. Two, I was able to build a wall there, but it wasn't building, as if something was obstructing it. I wonder though what that could be. Anyways. Hold on. I'm gonna redo that again. What is the optimal way to get all of this and not give a fuck? Or at least almost all of it. Until those are built, the power lines are not going to be connected, so production's going to be high. High-ish. How much energy does this require? 200 pop. We're going to need more. One, two, three, four, five. This should be enough energy production in totalis. Now I could defend it properly, but I'd rather just get big gun several times. This is a satellite base, and therefore should be treated as such. Immediately I noticed this place is running into power problems. Mostly I wanted to get a little more of that. But guaranteed there's some solar problems as well. Or wind problems. This should cover all of that. And since wind is almost all the time around, the extra power production should more than likely compensate. And that there isn't any nodes really close to each other. And of course, I will hit up this RD tower.
A small piece of comet has entered the atmosphere very close to our position. It looks like it's coming our way.
Alright. I think next thing I want to do is I want to slap a radar kind of like square in the middle.
The comet will hit the surface soon. We have to investigate it.
Have to, yes. So far the comments have been sad. Oh, I'm here.
The comet has hit the ground. Ashley, let's go and investigate that area.
It's carbonium! The thing that no one cares about, coming from every comet I've seen so far. I'll take that red mod, whatever that is. Rate of fire. Something I use is rate of fire. Or at least I think it does. Not that. Does nothing I use rate of fire? I'm almost certain that rate of fire does not change how fast this charges. Yeah. Like, come on. That's just basic 101. Fucking rate of fire should affect charge time. If not, at least put a fucking mod in this game that increases charge time. Or decreases charge time, I should say. Like, I'm sorry, but that's a rookie mistake right there. If you're gonna add mods like that, at least, you know, cover the bases. Doesn't help that the mods are mostly uninteresting anyways. So I'm probably gonna look for one more place to set up some extra cobalt. This will help quite a bit. It's a good chunk of cobalt. There's some cobalt here. Those guys hit significantly harder than I was expecting. No. No. Denied. Hooray, another statue that is pretty much grabbage. Take a quick look-see over here. Another one of these. Cluster projectiles, ammo. I don't even know what rarity those cluster projectiles were. And I'll never know. Hey, how's it going? Not annihilate the landscape completely. But I mean, ain't leaving me much of a choice. I could fight them proper and damage less of the landscape, but why would I do that? I get a chance not only to fight things, but damage property. This carbonium is not going to be useful to me in any other form, so... Cool. I still have yet to fight that cyan something something. I know where the nests are. As long as I can scan a good nest or two, I should be fine. As for the other thing, though, I have no idea exactly how to deal with that. Alright, what is my current production of resource? I got a bunch of cobalt again. That's good. After this is built, I'll probably head
Warning. A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base. Prepare for an incoming attack.
This place got a lot of firepower, and by a lot I mean a lot for the time. In my eyes, it currently doesn't have enough. At least not in comparison to what we have been dealing with for the past little bit. I don't want to upgrade these towers because I can sure make them do extra damage and, you know, damage over time. But as far as I'm concerned, 25 is kind of enough for now. It's mostly to just get rid of the smaller creatures en masse. Yeah, and once I rack up a bunch more mods, I'll be more about that. I'm definitely think it's worth upgrading the missile towers because the damage they do is good with decent fire rate. I don't think I need the extra power storage, but I'm gonna throw it there. Alright, let's go fend off this attack, then I'll call it the stream.
Danger! Hostile creatures are approaching our base. Get ready for battle.
Upgrade to flamers are definitely doing the job. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Enemies are actually damaging this side. Let's put a stop to that. It's not much damage, but might as well, right? Kept me trapped in there for a hot second. I just really like this teleport mostly for the fact that it has an insanely low cooldown. Fun fact, I can't naturally teleport outside the bounds of building either. Good to know. Alright. This place is nice and set up. Alright. I'd like to thank you all for joining me for this stream. Sorry it wasn't as long as the others, but 2 hours is still good enough. So I guess until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining, and good night.